Hello friendings, and welcome back to another Transformers review. And let me rephrase that. Today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Voyager class Optimus Primal. So, I am going to show. Like, if this is the first figure that I will be reviewing for this line, I am going to show the insert. I'm not going to show the packaging anymore because who cares about the packaging? A minute. Wait a minute. From the bottom. I'm an idiot. So the little insert that it comes with, the primal off to the side, is kind of like the golden disc kind of thing. And the card stores, I think, in here maybe. I can't remember. You know, you got a little Autobot symbol right there. You know, you got the hieroglyphics from the golden disc, which little history lesson for you guys. If you don't know, if you've watched Beast Wars. The golden disc is actually based on a real thing. If you don't know that, then congratulations, you just found out. And it's on the Voyager spacecraft, and it's called The Sounds of Earth. And yeah. Now, something a little bit, interesting about this packaging, is that if you turn it to the underside, you see this little, like, dragon eye. This is the official branding from when Beast Wars first came out, like back in the day, before my time anyway. So yeah, so let's bring Primal back in and take a look at him. So here he is in his monkey mode. And I just got one thing to say. Kong. I'm sorry, but, it straight up is Kong. Now, at the time of this recording, I have not seen Godzilla vs. Kong, so I do not want to see any freaking spoilers in the comments. No spoilers, please. I haven't seen it. So yeah. I just, at the time of this recording, I just came back from Universal Studios. I went on the Kong Skull Island ride. That's actually a pretty good ride. If you guys go to Universal, go on that ride. It's pretty fun. So yeah. So let's take a quick look at him. Nice head sculpt. Now I know that this isn't, this is more of like a realistic take on how Kingdom should be, but I don't mind it because, I don't own the Masterpiece, I don't own the original, and I don't own anything else other than this for Optimus Primal. Optimus Primal, I think is the future Optimus Prime. I'm not 100% sure. I have to check. I think, no, he's the ancestor. No. Yeah, the ancestor to Optimus Prime. And if you've seen the show, then you know Primal and his story. Actually, Optimus Primal was, I think, last debuted in the Machinima show, Power of the Primes. I don't know if that still is available to watch. I don't know. Leave down in the comments if it's still available to watch. I don't know. It's probably on YouTube, but you never know. So yeah, really good texture. You see the monkey belly. Now as beast modes. This is my first actual beast former. so, you know, I'm not really familiar with this. And I know that, you know, most beast formers have, you know, kibble, you know, their robot kibble is, you know, just hanging off somewhere. But you know what? It's not that bad on this guy. Articulation wise, head can move side to side, can move up and down. Arms can do full 360, they can go in and out. Bicep swivel, double bend, wrist rotation, and hands can open and close. Nothing at the waist right now due to how everything's sculpted for transformation. Legs can go back that far. They can go forward. There's a tab in here that locks the legs in place, so be careful of that. And then there's a calf swivel that I don't think exists in real life. And the toes are on I don't know if they're on a ball joint or, I mean, you do have these like piston details back here that are on a ball joint, so, you know. So, there you have that. Now, for comparison, here he is with Siege Prime. This is the Wave 1 of Optimus Prime. Here he is with Chapter 2 of Prime. Or the present Prime. Here he is with Netflix Nemesis Prime, which is the same thing as a Siege mold. Now, the footage for this guy's review, I have not released, and I might delete, so yeah, so this guy's probably not going to get reviewed. But it's probably on the internet somewhere, I don't know. Here he is with my only other sort of Beast Wars-esque kind of figure, the Transformers animated Black Arachnia. I don't have the Kingdom one, nor do I have the Takara repaint of this figure. So, yeah, there you have that. And here he is with the last review, Studio Series 86 Hot Rod. Which reminds me, how did you guys like the intro? I'm kind of rebranding here. I'm not rebranding, I'm redoing that intro. So, yeah, that. Now he does come with a couple accessories, but one thing I forgot to mention was the included card, which is randomized. So you have Dinobot, Predacon. He will always be a Maximal in my eyes. And if you peel this back, you see Dinobot. There's kind of like a cross between the Maximal and Predacon symbols. You get Dinobot with all his Predacon buddies and some Cyber. Somebody translate this for me, real quick. What does that say? Can you leave it in the comments what this stuff says, please? Thank you. So you there have that. These come in all the Kingdom figures. So yeah, and you do have the golden disc here in the back. So yeah, great for cards. Now, two accessories that actually play into the figure are these swords. Because Primal, you know, had two swords. Kind of weird in their design, but I guess that's how the old show had them. These can't store on the monkey mode. There are slots in the back where these tabs right here will go into. you can have him stored on his back. A little bit, you know, unnecessary, but what are you gonna do? Now, you can stand this guy up, you know, on, you know, 2 legs. So basically what you have to do is you have to come back here to these legs, straighten them out, bring them down, and then as you're doing that, bring this little butt flap down, bring the arms down, and bring the head down. You can have him standing on his feet, or his 2 legs. So, you know, and you have that. So yeah, that's it for the monkey mode. So I guess there's nothing left to do but to transform this guy. So let's get started. First thing you want to do is you want to pop open. Actually, you know what? Before you do that, you want to lift this up, rotate it, and tap that in. And what you want to do is you want to rotate the waist 180 like that. For the legs, just bring the feet down, and there you have the lower body kind of almost done. What you want to do with the monkey head is you want to bring all this back. This is on a slider, so you want to slide this out. Rotate all this. I think the monkey head is supposed to be up, and then rotate it and then bring it down like that. I can't remember what it was like, so just slide that back in. Before you do anything, you want to rotate this whole assembly so the robot chest is there. Is that right? I don't think it's right. Hang on. No? Huh. Okay. Alright, so I guess that's how it's supposed to. I haven't transformed this guy in a while, so bear with me. And he's out of camera. So now what you want to do is you want to raise up the shoulder pads, and then rotate the fists so they're oriented properly. Raise up the shoulders, rotate the hands so they're oriented properly, and the last thing you want to do is tap this back in and bring up this little butt flap so the so you know everything sits as it should. And there you have Kingdom Optimus Primal in his robot mode. And you know what? I don't mind this figure. I actually do like this figure. I haven't had a Primal ever in my life, and this is a good introduction to the figure. Now he's not without his flaws, but we'll go into that in a little bit. But first, let's take a quick look at the head sculpt. Nice red for the eyes. I did panel line the mouth to make it more, make it pop a little bit more. So bear with me on that. You get silver for these little ears. You get the head crest like Prime does. Just going down the body. Nice sculpted detail. I didn't mention the fur. The fur I don't mind for the monkey mode, but it's just it's not like how the CGI model was back in the day. So yeah. And his hands. His big old feet. So yeah, and the transformation is surprisingly it's straightforward, and I think it might copy the actual transformation in this show. So I don't know. I haven't watched Beast Wars in a while. Now articulation wise, head is on a ball joint, so you get some wiggle waggle. Arms can do a full 360. It does have a unintentional butterfly joint, but it's floppy as hell. Arms can go in and out. Bicep rotation, double bend at 90 degrees. Hands can open and close. Waist rotation right there. Legs can go forward that far. They can go back that far. Can go out that far. There's thigh rotation right here, but it's a little bit too tight because I don't use it. You have bend at the knee right there, over 90 degrees. You can get more due to this being untabbed, untabbable. So you know, you get calf swivel, which doesn't exist. You do get tilt, and this piston right here moves with it. And you do kind of get a toe bend due to that, due to the transformation joint. So, you know, quite pretty good articulation. Now, before we arm him up with his, you know, swords, there are some features that, you know, are part of this this figure. You can access all of this in monkey mode, so you know that's pretty neat. If you come here, I don't know where you can see it, but right here is a little button, and if you just push that, there is a little panel. You can bring that all up, and you can reveal his wrist blasters. They're on both sides. So you know you can pew 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 pew. Or if you undo the transformation a little bit, it's best if you rotate the head, so you can get access to this, just to pull it out a little bit. And you do have these little missiles, yeah, like interceptor missiles. And I do like the little attention to detail. I don't know where you can see it, but you can see like exhaust detail. That's supposed to be like his jetpack, because supposedly he's supposed to fly. So you know, it is kind of cool that, you know, Primal has these little gimmicks in his design. Now, one key flaw, at least with my copy, I don't know about everyone else's, but this guy does have a tendency to kind of paint chip. It's kind of most prominent here. I don't know what you can see. You can't really see it all that well due to the glare from the light, but hang on. You can't really see it all that well due to the glare. Yeah, you can kind of see it right there. There's a little scratch up from the paint. Yeah, that's paint chipping. It's present on the knees right here. Where else is it present? I can't really see, but there is paint chipping here, and I don't really like that. You know, for a mainline figure, this should not happen. You know, I think the Masterpiece figure had this problem. I don't know why. It's just with my copy that it's paint chipping. I don't know if it's, you know, with everyone's copy. So you know, it just might be your mileage may vary. But you do get his 2 swords. I did not sharpen. I tried to. You know, I just want to make every single sword that's, you know, able to be sharpened, you know, sharp as hell. So, you know. And, you know, there you go. He has his swords right there. So yeah. So there you have that. Now let's bring in some comparisons. So let's get through these comparisons. So first off, here we have Siege Prime, who is weathered to all hell. Here we have the present Prime. Here we have the Rookie Prime, which was the last review. Can you please stand? Yeah, you're standing awkwardly, but it's fine. Here we have the Evil Prime, which is the same as Siege, but you know. Here we have City of Sirius Prime. Hey, you know what? A few reviews, many reviews ago, I did say that making like a kill fix for this guy was a big mistake. It hasn't turned out as bad as I thought. I thought I completely broke the figure. However, one of the arms, this little chest panel right here, completely snapped off. Just out of nowhere, it snapped off. So that part is broken. I tried to Gorilla Glue it. I finally bought some Gorilla Glue. And that has been I mean, I didn't completely Gorilla Glue it, but I did try to Gorilla Glue it enough to where it would actually like stay on, to where I could actually remove it. But it has been working out recently. And I did also repaint this guy to better match another stop motion maker, Leo Legendary. Try to match his Prime, his Studio Series Prime. Here we have with my Pride and Joy, APC Toys Attack Prime. The other show Prime. Ow. Starseed Bird poked me. What else? Here we have him with Willie Meggs, which I recently repainted. And here we have him with the Dark Star Saber, dude. Here we have him with Transformers Prime Meggs. The other show Meggs. Now, I'm debating whether or not to get the Kingdom Megatron. I know it's a good figure. It is a good figure, and it goes well with Primal. However, I am setting my sights more on the leader class Galvatron. I am setting my sights on that. So, yeah. So, there you go. So, there you have Kingdom Optimus Primal. I had a brain fart there for a second, sorry about that. Like I said, he is a great figure. I haven't had to use a lot of paint on him. The only paint I've used is on the swords, and I had to paint on his mouth. Other than that, I have not painted his eyes. I haven't painted anything on him. So yeah, this actually might be, I don't have the masterpiece, but I think this might be a worthy contender. The Kingdom line is actually, the War for Cybertron Trilogy line is really shaping up to be better than the masterpiece line. I'm just saying that right now. It's shaping up to be better than the masterpiece. You know. But that's just me. Now, I don't know if this guy's still in stock on Hasbro Pulse. I think he's still in stock on Big Bad Toy Store. But, you know, he might be out of stock when this review comes out. You never freaking know. So yeah. So yeah, now, like I said before, my copy has been giving me some paint chipping issues, like in the arms, the kneecaps, you know, and some other places. That's just my copy. I don't know if that's everyone else's copy. That's just mine. But if it goes with your copy as well, then I'm sorry. I really got nothing to say for that. But my bad. My bad. But yeah, you know, it's just your mileage may vary, you know, stuff like that. So yeah. Now, coming up next in the next review, we're gonna be taking a look at that special review that I mentioned in the last video. The special review that's gonna be a little bit surprising for you guys. So, yeah, I guess that's it. So there is the Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Kingdom Voyager class Optimus Primal, and this is Lucas saying, remember, we are here and we are waiting. Bye!
We are here. We are waiting.